Years out. Listen, you in here, you in here. If you're not, it's cool, it's all good. Like, I value y'all, sincerely do. I'm getting right into this real fast. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to show something real fast. Look at this right here. Look at the date. 12/28/21. 5 up to 5 p.m. UT time. Look at your magnetic field line. Gone. Look how it's breaking off. This is what protects you from harmful gamma radiation, supposedly harmful radiations from the sun. This is what this field line is. Magnetic field line. So your phones, your electronics, anything acting funny, people are getting headache, mood swings are happening now, even more now with this energy that's being produced, especially with the magnetic field right here. Headaches are happening, stress, depression, because this frequency is bringing awareness to the travesties that has been taking place on this planet. Foolish by ignorance, by the way, ignorance. So people are coming aware of this. And look at the magnetic field line that's being destroyed. This is what they're watching. This is when it comes down to this right here. Excuse me, right here. These CMEs, especially this one right here. This is going to be a doozy. This one here going to be a doozy. That one's going to be a doozy. But this is constant. These right here, these are called solar flares that are on the sun. Solar flares, and they are expelling out ionized particles. And the worst one to come out will be a X flare. A X flare is the most dangerous one. Now, any type of blast that hit Earth, whether it's A or C class flare that's coming from the sun, that's why they call it an X flare. The X flare is the most strongest one. Why they call it a X? Look at the pyramid symbols that are. Look at the pyramid, up, down pyramid, 2 pyramids in there. Look at Professor Xavier chair. You understand the rising of the. Hold on, I can't play certain songs. I don't want to block this video. Well, I apologize. The cross, when it comes to the vampire and the sun, you hold a cross up to the vampire. This is why they call it the X flare. This is the most strongest one that come off the sun. And this one right here is going to be a doozy. This one should be turning to us around in the next couple of days. Maybe later on today, possibly tomorrow. Yes. Between the 29th and the 30th. Definitely. That should be right there facing us, and we should be getting. But in the meantime, look at the front of your magnetic field. Look how whack it is right now. Look, this is Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side, where the sun is at. The dark side is the nighttime side. Look at this. Look at your magnetic field. It's being destroyed. It's being destroyed. And look at the nighttime pressure. Look at this pressure. Look how close this pressure is to you. This is right in your upper atmosphere. Look at your magnetic field lines. Oh, this one is a doozy too. Look at your magnetic field lines. When you look at the matrix, I'm always going to refer to the matrix because this is the best one. You make a choice on what you want to connect to. If you want to connect to these low frequency field lines, whatever whatever part of this world that you want to hold up, money, your career, the fact that you have a house and you're actually proud that you pay for the natural resources of the planet. I have a house and I pay for the gas, electric, shit that come from the earth. You're proud to pay for that. A family, a group of people sit at home every day. They do more than this, but they sit at home every day working for these people who's working for Pindar, who actually come up with ideas, new ideas every day to keep you working and earning a living on a planet that provides everything for you. This was not an enslavement. This was truly an embarrassment. This is what this was. This was the test to the golden race. Can you get us to embarrass ourselves? Can you get us to move less than an animal? Can you get us to act less than an animal? Can you get us to treat each other less than an animal? Can you get the golden race to do that? And I would want to Give a round of applause to the fake royal family in the moon and Pindar and Moloch. You did a good job. You did a good job. You did a good job on some of us. You did a good job on some of us, but some of us wasn't fooled. Some of us wasn't fooled. Check over here the solar. Now, hold on. What's this object right here? What's this object sitting right here? Now, remember, Earth is in the middle. The white side is where the sun is sitting at. The white side is over here. The white side is the daytime side. The dark side is the night. The dark side is the nighttime side. The dark side. What is this right here? And what is this? There's two objects. There's one right here and there's one right here. What is this? What is this diamond shape? And what is this right here? Huh? People that watch this instrument, I will ask that you leave a comment. I could be wrong about something, but what is these two objects sitting here? Huh? Not to mention how the magnetic field lines are all breaking. All these are all low vibrational frequency lines, all of them. And then you can look at the magnetic field. See, it's enveloped in red. Red is the highest, the ruling energy in the universe, which is electron energy, feminine energy right here. You go down here to, now we go down to solar velocity winds. So this is the most I've seen it go up is at 630. So I would say it's about 370, maybe 380, close to 400,000 miles per hour. The solar winds. Okay, fine, not a problem. I'm with that. Here we go right here. Here's the arrow. Solar wind's supposed to come in, supposed to hit Earth, hit the upper atmosphere, the magnetic field, pass Earth and going out into the space. However, there is something right here that is literally pushing the energy, the frequency back into Earth at nighttime. This is your cosmic rays. Whatever you want to name it is UVA, UVB, and UVC radiation, particles, gamma radiation, solar radiation, dark energy, whatever you want to call it. This is being spewed into Earth right now at a high level. And it's been going on since the 1st of December. This has been going on for quite some time, but now it's like we have shifted into something. We shifted in something completely different as opposed to August and going back. We have shifted into something completely different. Don't know what it is, but whatever it is taking a major effect on the magnetic field and Earth. You have an object sitting over. What is this right here? There's something sitting here. There is something sitting in the back part of Earth that is causing havoc. Havoc for most, but glory for others. Havoc for most, glory for others. And this right here, this is what they're looking for. These CMEs right here, that's coming off of these X flares right here. These X flares. This is what they are monitoring. These flares, they can pop off. I told you, just take take water and put it in a pot, and you sit it on the stove and and it's hot. You know what I mean? You got the little small bubbles, and then you turn it up, and then you get those big bubbles, and you get that pop. And when the bubbles swell up, it pop. And what happens is when the sun swell up, it pop. And when it pop, it let out ionized particles that separate the electrons from around each atom on each and every body and on every living organism on his body. It separate the electron from around each atom or on every living organism on his body. Every living organism. Right here. If your sky is red or purple, what do you think? What do you think is on your skin? What do you think is on your skin? Huh? What do you think is on your skin? Huh? And if it don't burn you now, remember one thing, it's not burning. It's not supposed to really burn. The sun burns you, but you're not going to feel the significant damage that's taking place. It's not repairing. Your body is not repairing itself. This is why the message, the mRNA was so important, because they know that your cells are not repairing itself. For one person, it's not repairing itself. For the other one, they want the person to stay in a dark, low vibrational entity. They want them to stay human so they can continue to feed off of you. But you're going to have to relearn how to open up all of your chakras. You're going to have to relearn how to get back to this light being right here. You're going to have to get back to that and not be so densified and believe in be in such a fear of what's going on around you. And understand from a scientific galactic point of view what's really taking place on this planet. Again, my people, Again, I just, this wasn't going to be a long live. I just wanted to give you a sunblood weather update. This is, hold on, let me show you something, because it's not about how dark, it's not about how black your skin is. It's about this right here, that sunblood. This is what it's about. That sunblood right there. That sunblood. That's what it's about. Everything is going to turn dark. But remember one thing, how they always used to, what they always put in the movies. What they put in the movies, huh? What they say, what's the little joke? Little green men in spaceships. Little green men, Martian men. You know why they said green? Because they photosynthesis. That's why. Because they're photosynthesis. That's why. That's you. That's your brothers and sisters. That's your brothers and sisters that they trying to keep away from you. That's your brothers and sisters. Again, if this is showing up on this, if it's showing up on here and it's red, what makes you think this ain't going down on the ground? If that's red, what makes you think this ain't happening with your anatomy? What makes you think this not happening with your anatomy? Huh? What makes you think this not happening with your anatomy? Huh? Your upper atmosphere, your ozone layer is completely enveloped in red. Completely enveloped in red. Feminine electron energy. This is right above your head. The dome that protects you from harmful radiation is completely enveloped in red. Your magnetic fields are breaking off, low vibrational frequency. Here you go right here. Your magnetic field dome that is protecting you from harmful gamma radiation is acting in wax. So certain parts are getting more radiation right now on this planet. Certain parts of the planet is getting more radiation than ever than other parts of the planet. Look at this. This is breaking off. Look how whack this is happening. This is what protects you. This is your dome. This is your dome, and it's being removed. It's being removed. No wonder why. You think they don't want you? Listen. This summer is going to be one to remember. This summer is going to be one to remember. It's going to be, last year was one to remember. To be honest with you, you knew what was going on. But this summer is going to be one to remember. Again, my people, if you appreciate the content, please hit the like button. I'm always going to do a sunblood weather update. Again, hit the like button. If you appreciate the content, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. If you appreciate the content, yo, we all got one of these. An eye that's through the galaxy, man. Grab a shirt, grab a hoodie. Support. When you walk outside, this, I don't care what nobody say. This doesn't have Kala name on it. This doesn't have Kala name. It don't got Shiz name on it or none of that. Hold on, let me turn my shit around. This shit say. When you walk outside, what that shit say? Huh? What that shit say? What that shit say, nigga? I walk outside, nigga, this is the fuck I like. Ain't no rap. When I walk inside a building, no matter where I walk at, when I walk in an Asian store, when I walk in an Indian store, when I walk and they look at me, they be like, he knows who get, no doubt. I don't walk in there and ask for shit. Yeah, I don't even feel, I make them, see, when you walk in the store, let me explain something to you. You have two ways they're going to react to you when you walk in the store. They're going to smile at you and be happy. Yo, you're spending money. Yes. That's what you want. Yes. And then when you walk in the store and know who you are, this is how they do. They are ashamed. They are ashamed. See, they are ashamed. And I ain't say a word, not one threatening word, not one threatening. They are ashamed that they actually usurp your planet back and selling you the fruits and vegetables that grow from the earth. It's a shame that you actually have to pay for the natural resources that come from Mother Earth, gas, electric, water. Are you out your mind? They feel embarrassed, bro, when you know who you are and you walk in. I'm like, I walk into Trader Joe's and everybody that's not me is completely happy about going grocery shopping. Who is happy about going grocery shopping? Are you out your mind, everyone? And I'm looking at, they're like, well, it's a long line. I said, yeah, but the only reason why it's a long line because a group of people had to usurp the planet and create a financial system through food that actually grows from the earth. Why can't I walk outside and go grab me a pineapple or apple off a tree? Why? Because you need me to be in your system. Everybody in the line, part the line like the Red Sea. He can go first. Exactly. He can go first. And anybody that ever walked with me, anywhere that ever been with me, know when I walk into them places, I don't feel comfortable in there. Know why? Because it's making me a slave. Because it's telling you that you are a slave when you walk comfortably and happy in these places. Are you out your mind? That makes you a slave. And they know that, and they know how I speak when I'm in there. No disrespect. It is what it is. Are you happy that you're paying for this? What do you mean? Ain't this what we supposed to be doing? Ain't this what we supposed to be doing? Who told you that? See? You see what I'm saying to you? This is the minds of our people. Nah, I'm not happy to be paying this. And then a white woman behind the cash register, so-called, because she at the cash register ringing up my food and she's at a low-income job, I'm supposed to feel bad that she's in that position. And everybody's in that position. We're all lied to, Kala. No. Someone is benefiting off of the lie. Simple as that. And it damn sure ain't us. So that's point blank and simple. Shooting a basketball, running routes, and fucking playing hockey and with a golf stick, nigga, that's not benefiting us. That's benefiting one individual. That's what I'm talking about, what's benefiting us. The fruits and vegetables that Henry Kissinger said, if you want to control the population, you control the food. See, he said the population. He didn't say one individual. He said control the population. What's wrong with you? So I'm thinking about the entire population, people. That's the difference. So you can get into your sky daddies and shit all y'all want. You understand? This is my planet. I'm cleaning this shit up. I don't need nobody else to come here and clean my shit up. I need niggas that's 10 toes down, real people that's 10 toes down, that say I want. What happened when we was living, when Shaka Zulu was living in Africa? Was we living bad? Was we living bad? That's why I told you, most of the people that think they're ready for what's getting ready to come, you're not ready, because you think living with the earth is bad. When you can't get your nails done and you can't get your toes done, you can't get your car washed, you can't get your favorite shape up, you can't get none of that no more. You got to live with the earth when you got to get yours. See, we're afraid to do that. Guess what? I'm not. And guess what? Mother Universe said we are going to live with the earth. So listen, before anybody, hold on. For the, this is for the 3D. This is for 3D women and 3D men. Let me explain something to you. Before you blame the male on what's getting ready to happen, because the power is going to go out and they're going to watch people kill each other, right? Before that take place, I want to say this to you. Don't blame it on the male. This is coming from a female. Do y'all not notice? Again, let's start with this. This is female electron energy right here, the ruling energy in the universe. She gives the orders to the male. The male is the enforcer. No difference from when you go to school. When you go to school, 90% of your teachers should be female, because it's easier to pierce inside of a male's brain by using a female's voice. That's the most important thing. So 90% of before you go see a doctor, you go see the nurse, which is a female. That's easier to pierce inside of the child's consciousness because of her voice tone. So you use a female, but then you use the male as the enforcer. The enforcer. You see what I'm saying? So you are the teacher. However, I am the enforcer. That's what I do. I enforce your teachings. That's what I do. So we have lost our ways. We have lost our ways. And the reason why, when we say men today, or we would say we're not listening, or I heard someone tell me, I can't wait to do this live because I am going to do this live. They said that men are not listening today. Yet we are all listening, but we're not listening to you today because you are listening to someone else, and you refuse to accept that no matter what relationship goes on between the male and the woman, there is not a female in nature. There is not a female in nature. And I want to say this, that base the development, the growth of their child on a relationship between her and her spouse. The child comes first. Female elephants keep their child with them. Female lions keep their cubs with them. The male doesn't teach the male cub. The male teaches the male cub by leading by example, by giving him the best chance at life. And what is that? The best chance at life is no one gets to eat or kill you while your mother is teaching you how to grow up in life. She's giving you the spiritual side. See, this is why cubs stay with their mother, because they get the spiritual side of life. Male are physical. We grounded to the ground. We know it's hell out here. We know it's hell out here, but you don't see that. And because when we try to express that to you, then it's no, I don't see all of that. So therefore, it's easy for our cubs. It's easy for our cubs to be taught by another group of species. You see what I'm saying to you? You're teaching our, let me give you an example. Our children are fish in an ocean. However, our children are on the surface trying to walk and breathe on land. You understand what I'm saying? I hope that really gets your understanding. This is why it's so much violence. This has nothing to do with the male. The male, the baby gets the teachings 0 to 9, 0 to 12, even up to 15 now. Comes through the mother. The nurturing comes through the mother. The nurturing comes through the mother. Go look at how a male treats his cubs and treats his family. Do you think he don't loves them when he's willing to die for them? But there is a difference there. You're not understanding. The reason why women, our sisters, look for men as emotional support because they don't have that. What they don't have that female. They don't have that female connection anymore. So now you look for us to be your. I don't want to hear what's going on with you and Keisha all day. When men are problem solvers, you're not going to see a man complaining about another man and we talking on the phone and hanging out all the time. We're not going to do that. We're going to end that shit instantaneously. Me and him don't need to be around each other. I'm good. But you all will continue to hang and talk about each other and bicker with each other. See? And that's fine. I understand. If y'all don't want to accept that as a whole, cool. That's okay. That's why women say I get along with men. But you only get along with men because men only job is to reproduce and to enforce your teachings. Enforce your teachings. So we have to ask ourselves, what's being taught to us today? What's being taught to us today? And what's being taught to you? Because I have a navel. Adam and Eve had a navel, by the way. You look at any portrait, they had a navel. I have a navel, which means a woman comes before me. You see? A woman comes before me. So you teaching me 0 to 9, 0 to 12, or 0 to 15. What are you installing in me? Are you installing me to challenge my brain intellectually? And the reason why it's an uphill battle for women to raise children, because women are basing the development of the child on a relationship between her and a man. That's the problem. That's the truth. I'm going to be fully honest with you. That's the truth. And we know this. You understand? It's a lot easier to take your child to school and sit back for 8 hours and think about what Joey is doing, as opposed to you actually sitting down and teaching your child and have Joey not on your fucking mind. See? Or Jake the Snake. I'm just being honest. It's a lot easier. And because we have fell into this trap, my people, to be truthful and honest with you, this is why we will be judged as a race. We have turned our back on our children. So again, let me get out of here. I just wanted to give y'all some weather update. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Appreciate everyone that's in the chat. Again, if you appreciate the content, hit the like button. You understand? If you really appreciate the content, grab an I Am Not Black hoodie, grab an I Am Not Black shirt. You know, support. That's what you do, because that's what Kala is doing. Trust me when I did. Y'all haven't seen shit yet. I'm putting together shit that I'm doing outside. I'm going to show you. Believe me, you. Shout out to the sister B1 for giving me my horn. She sent me a horn. Y'all know my voice is loud, but the horn is off the fucking chain. You have no idea. The horn is magnificent. Game changer. When I say game changer, listen, you know how the cops, how loud that shit is on the cops? That's how loud the horn is. Yo, 3 cops inside the parking lot. I'm going in the parking lot to get me, going into the market to go get me some mixed vegetables. Hold. I don't even got to get out of my car no more. Roll the window down, hold the post out the window. Hey, can somebody explain this to me, please? Can somebody please explain this to me? Right? All three of them pulled the fuck off. And people talk about, yo, that's embarrassing, the police. Let me explain something to you, bro. Fuck the police, man. Anyone that put that, fuck that system. Every last bit of, fuck the economic system, fuck the police system, the justice system, fuck all of it. Get all of it. Guess what? And I'm not saying it. The universe is saying it. The universe is saying it. You know how embarrassing it is? I told y'all, let me just say this real fast. In other races, y'all gonna get mad at me. But I want to say this right here. You know a peon when you know a crocodile, the one that's walking around with the brain of a crocodile. You know, you can look at their videos and listen to their comments. You know when you dealing with something that got the brain the size of a fucking peanut. The fact that we would get mad because somebody of a race will call us a nigga. Let me drive one home for you real fast. For those that still has the brain of the size of a peanut. And our other races, again, I don't remind my people of this to cause hatred. I remind my people of this so they can be self-educated and reflect on themselves, because this is the age of Aquarius, reflecting on thyself. You get mad when they call you a nigga. Let me explain something to you. If he really wanted to be bold, this is exactly what he can say to you, so-called black man that get mad over the word nigga. You know what he can say to you? I raped your woman. I beat your mother. I took you from a place of happiness and peace and joy. I infected your race with diseases. I poison you with junk food, sodas, candy every day. My medical system is designed to draw blood so we can steady you, so we can steady and learn you and live off of you. I fed your children to crocodiles. The average black woman, before the age of 2, she was able to sleep with a full-grown man. She was able to sleep with a full-grown man during slavery, before the age of 2. This is what I was doing. I had you walk around with a leash around your neck. I told you that you was 3/5 of a human being inside of the Constitution. I convinced you to go to war with me against the Chinaman, and I treated you worse than a Chinaman. Then I came home and I was taking your children while you marched up and down Washington, D.C. And you get mad because one of us call you a nigga. Guess what your mother doing now for me? Guess what she does for me? She willing to marry me. She's willing to hold my hand and walk down the street. No matter how many times I hung her, no matter how many dogs I sicked on her, no matter how many times I convinced her to kill and slay her own child, which is you, by the way. Now she's want to marry me. Now she want to hold me close. Now she treats me better than she treats you. She wake up on time to get to my job. Do she wake up on time to fix you breakfast? And you mad because I call you nigga. Stop playing with me, man. I love y'all. Man, woman, and child, heaven and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. Protect yourself at all time with knowledge, chlorophyll, sunlight, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama, Amarad, God, gene for life. I'm out.